Dear listener, as readers, we tend to get quite obsessed with fictional characters because of their personalities and also their aesthetics. Today, we've created 10 mood boards for some of our favorite literary characters. We hope you enjoy. Sincerely, the Shrinking Violets.
Hi, this is April.
And this is Lourdes.
And we're the Shrinking Violets.
And this is chapter 22. And today we've created some character mood boards.
Yes, that was so much fun.
Yeah. Of some of our favorite characters. So, how do you want to start this off? Like, should we say all the characters that we did, or should we go one by one?
I guess we can. Ooh, I like your chanclas.
They're really nice.
I've never seen those. Excuse me.
Excuse you.
I guess we can talk about what character mood boards are.
Okay.
Unless
yeah.
people don't know, but they're all over, kind of like Instagram and stuff. And people have actually done like videos, right? I think you do that for your other podcasts that you have.
Yeah, we
kind of do that with the video
videos,
form.
Yeah.
So basically, you just take your favorite character and you kind of pick some things that symbolize this character, and it could be photographs and it could be objects. But people also do kind of aesthetics, so
yes,
you can pick things like clothing that they would wear. And if you wanted to replicate this character and fit under like their aesthetic, then you can kind of, I don't know, dress that same way or surround yourself in that kind of environment, create that mood.
Yes, it's a mood. It's all a mood.
It's all a mood. Yeah.
And first one is
so the first character that I chose to do is Mary Lennox, and she is the character. She's a girl in the Secret Garden.
Yes.
And I chose that aesthetic kind of to be just Secret Garden girl. Yeah. You don't have to be a girl.
No.
If you can be a Secret Garden boy too.
You just have to like gardens.
So you have to like secret gardens.
Secret, they have to be secret.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's kind of, I guess it fits a lot under like cottagecore, but not really, because like I said, it has to be a secret.
Yeah.
And it's more about gardening, because she does really want to kind of like create this beautiful like garden that she sees what is it, the guy that works on there, like the older man,
the caretaker.
Yeah, not the
groundskeeper.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, and she's kind of like interested in that too. And there's like little critters and animals.
Yeah.
She sees like the little, I don't know what the bird is called, but the one with the, you can see it has like the red kind of chest.
Is it a robin?
Is it a robin? Yeah, right? Red.
I don't know.
Robin.
I don't know. My birds.
Yeah. But yeah. What do you think?
Beautiful. I want to wear this hat.
Yeah,
I want
you
to
gotta
wear
have
this
a little hat.
Dress. I want to
little
go
white
under
dress.
this arch. I want all the hose and the and
hose. That's a watering can.
This is the hose.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you're right. This is a watering can. It is not a hose.
There's a little swing there.
Love it.
Yeah, so I guess if you wanted to, you can wear like a lot of white dresses, but you also have to be kind of preppy looking.
Yeah.
Like not preppy, but like rich girl, because she
is a rich girl.
She's a rich girl. So I'm guessing this person is kind of like a little bit snobby.
Yes.
But has been recently humbled.
Yes. Very snobby.
Yeah.
But I mean, she doesn't know any better. You can't blame her.
Right. Yeah, she's still kind of, how do you say it? She still has like a sense of like adventure and like whimsy and stuff.
Yeah, it does take her a while to get to it though, because she doesn't want to play outside. She thinks playing outside is weird.
Yeah, and it helps with the other characters to bring that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it. I love that you also added furniture pieces and things like that, and the book, which is something I didn't do, but I love it.
Yeah, so the book is actually it's about like a for like young girls to like how teach them how to garden. That's what the book is. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, it's really kind of, it was fun to look for it, and I tried to historically choose clothes, but it's too hard to look for historical clothes.
Very hard. Yes. It's amazing, and you call it Secret Garden Girl.
Yeah.
That is the aesthetic of this girl.
Of Mary. And I'm kind of dressed up as her.
Today, you are dressed up as
a Secret Garden Girl.
Secret Garden Girl. Okay, I can't tell you what I'm dressed up as yet.
Okay.
So my first one is
Belly
Conklin. And she is a character from a very small known, not very well known book. The Summer I Turned Pretty. Yes, The Summer I Turned Pretty is now a show that's sweeping the nation.
Yes. I like it.
And the main character is all beach vibes. And basically the story, it literally takes place in summer. It's all the teenage drama, all the teenage fun, all the summer fun. It's just all fun and drama.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it.
Yes.
Even though I wasn't that into the book.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun to watch it, a summer show in the summer.
Yes. Oh, yes. And then I read it, whenever I read it, I only read it in the summer.
Yeah. And the vibes are there. Definitely I wanted to go to the beach because of it.
Yes. I hate reading books where they're at the beach and I'm not at the beach, and it makes me miss the beach.
I think you pretty much got her, like how she dresses.
Yes. Very short shorts.
Yeah.
In the like when I first read it, I didn't really see her in crop tops because it wasn't a thing back then when I first read it, but seeing the show now, that's the vibe. Crop tops, short shorts, Converse, friendship bracelets. She's a very friendship kind of person, and her little
stuffed animal.
Junior Mint. Yeah, and then bikes. You need a bike if you're gonna be living at the beach.
And it's kind of like what was it, the Coastal Grandma?
Oh, yes, that's what I went off of. Coastal Babe.
I like it.
Yeah.
Do you know when does the book take place?
I don't think I want to say the book doesn't date itself, but maybe it does. I'm not exactly sure about that, but I know the book was published in the early, or maybe like 2012's kind of time.
Oh, okay.
I think
because
so.
It's kind of like maybe you didn't picture her in crop tops, but in the show she very much has like what Belly would have worn now.
Yes, she is. She lives in the present in the show. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me see. Now I want to know. Summer. I Turned Pretty. 2009.
Oh, there you go.
Dang. Okay. So that's like a year before I graduated, and now I'm dating myself. A year before I graduated high school. So that was a different vibe from what now. Interesting.
Yeah, I like what you chose. I like the use of blues.
Yes, I think that was my main thing, is to use the blues and you've seen Coastal Grandma. It's all very subdued, but they use a lot of blues and a lot of
and like cream
lines
colors, ivory. But obviously this one doesn't look like Grandma.
Yes. One day she's gonna be a Coastal Grandma. One day. Okay, let me get
Maybe you could have named it Cousins, babe.
That would have been so much better. Yes.
Move on to my second one. Okay, yeah. I did Francis Doyle, and I called it Fungi Academia.
Fungi. Would you say Francis is a fun guy?
I would say he's not necessarily a fun guy,
Yeah.
but that's a guy I
But
want
he
to be around.
loves fun guys. Yes.
So Francis Doyle is a character in Mexican Gothic,
Yes.
and I guess I won't give too much away, but
But
he's a cool character.
yeah.
He's probably one of my favorite ones from the story, apart, of course, from
The main character.
Noemi.
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 Noemi. Noemi. One of those.
Noemi or Noemi.
Noemi. One of those.
Yeah, and he's in this like spooky kind of it's a Gothic
Mansion.
novel, so
Yeah.
it gives us the vibe, the spooky house.
Yeah.
And also he's really into mushrooms.
Yes.
But he's also, I didn't picture him kind of like just mushroom, kind of mushrooms in the cottagecore sense. It's more like he actually likes to study
Yes. So
mushrooms,
it's
right?
more, so it's more dark.
It's more, it's a lot darker, not necessarily like whimsical. It's like fairy-like. It's definitely just academic, yeah. And so that's why I wanted to do it as an academia.
Nice.
But yeah, and then he's described as wearing like this sweater that Noemi borrows, kind of like a knitted one. It's kind of this more old school, like just I don't think he's like up to date like how Noemi is like a socialite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is based on in the 50s. I can't remember when it's based.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I picture him having pretty like old clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And darker colors, because just the setting of the story. He's not going to be wearing bright colors.
Yeah. And I loved who you chose. If that's who I think it is, it looks like this one actor that I've seen. And perfectly.
What is his name? Let me see if I can.
I've seen him in movies like Mr. Fantastic. Is that what it's called?
George McKay.
I don't know his name.
The British
actor. Okay.
I
know his face.
Yeah. Let me see what he's been in. Give me a second. But people have put him as kind of like a possible like
casting fan cast.
And he and I feel like he fits the part a lot because he's got like a very unique face to me.
Yeah.
Where he can pull off like kind of like a very sad, dark look on his face, and that's kind of how Francis is.
Yeah.
So he's been in 1917.
There you go, that too. And so Mr. Fantastic or something like that.
He's in Wolf, Captain Fantastic. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And 2003's Peter Pan.
What? Oh, yes, he was curly or something.
I don't remember, but sure, yeah.
He was curly.
So yeah, I'm just trying to go really dark and just
love it.
A lot of mushrooms.
I love that you added the old-timey illustrations.
Yeah, because he in the book
he does a lot of drawing.
He does the presses. I don't know what it's called, but like the prints.
Oh yeah.
The bottom of the mushrooms.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. I love it, and I love that you put the house too.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So the next one I did was And Shirley Cuthbert.
So cute.
I like literally forgot her name, and I'm like, it's right there. Yes, it was hard. It was really hard finding clothes for her because I don't know why it was hard. It just was.
Yeah.
Because of the time period, I don't know. But yeah, and these shoes are actually her actual shoes from the show. I just cut them out from one of the screens.
Yeah.
Shots.
That looks so pretty.
Yeah.
I love everything about this.
She loves books. She loves writing. So she has her own journal. I put in the chalkboard that she uses to hit somebody, and because that is part of her aesthetic.
Yeah.
Is her short temper. Yes,
Love
and
her
I
little hats. The hats are like,
oh,
that's a must.
I need more of these hats. I just have one hat, and I need more hats. And I called it Autumn Sweets because I couldn't think of anything.
I love that.
But then yesterday, I'm like, oh my god, Kindred Spirit. I could have used that in some way. But anyways, yes, this is what it's called now.
I like Autumn Sweet. That sounds so cute.
Yes, and I mean, if you don't already know Anne, I mean, why don't you know Anne? That makes no sense. But I mean, she's really adventurous, and she loves reading. She loves writing, and I think in the books later, she actually becomes a writer. I want to say that she does. I need to keep reading.
She's a school teacher, right?
She's a school teacher. Yeah, she becomes. She goes to college. She becomes a school teacher, but I think she also becomes a writer, like towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the use of like. There's a lot of pink, kind of.
Yes.
I don't know, and it just kind of.
Yes.
Like
and
when I think of sweet, that's really cute.
Yeah, and the thing about pink is in the story, she's always talking about how she doesn't think she looks pretty in pink. She always says, Diana looks so much prettier in pink because she's so much prettier than me. And that the color pink, that's what it means to me, is when she says that. And I'm like, no, she does look pretty in pink.
Yeah, that's so cute. Okay,
Yeah.
see, I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
Because I haven't read it. I also want to kind of point out that you went with like bigger photos, and mine is like so chaotic.
I love yours though. I love the chaotic because you have more to look at.
Yeah, but I love this one. It's so I don't know. It's just to the point.
Thank you.
Pretty. Now my third one. The third one I chose to do it on Circe. And Circe, it's a Madeline Miller's book, but also she was an enchantress witch.
Ooh. I need to read this book. Like pronto.
And I just finished it, and it's so good. It's about an ancient Greek. There's this goddess who is the daughter of Helios. And like I don't know how they're all honestly a lot of the names sound the same to me.
Yeah.
So it's I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I've called it Pharmakeia Core.
Okay.
I think that's how you would say it. And it says right here that it's such arts are called, for they deal in pharmaca, those herbs with the power to work changes upon the world, both those sprung from the blood of gods as well as those which grow common upon the earth. Yeah. So she creates potions and just like a witch would do.
Yeah.
And she uses that to create like spells. But what she usually is like more known for is being able to change people into like animals and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if because you're gonna read it.
Yeah. Hold on. So she uses these plants to change people into animals?
Yeah.
Okay.
And to cast spells. So it's mostly she's kind of known as like a for dark kind of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel the darkness from
Right?
this
Okay.
image. Yes.
Okay, cool. I hoped that it would be dark, but also still very ancient Greek, you know?
Yeah.
Which we think about in more like, I guess,
Lighter
light.
colors.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she does turn soldiers into pigs. So that's why I put pigs there.
Wait, where are the pigs?
Right, below where the eyes
Oh.
are. Yeah, and on the right hand side you can kind of see it too. I've included the minotaur right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then her lion, because she has a like a pet lion. Yeah.
I have no clue how this book, like, if I read it, I'm gonna be so like, I'm not gonna be ready because I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. I need to read it.
Right. Yeah. It's really I didn't had no idea. But I can see, and they call it kind of like a feminist book.
Ooh.
In the sense that she's always been seen as kind of a seductress, sort of, but also witchy.
Yeah, in a negative way.
Yeah, in a negative way. And the way that Madeline Miller puts it is she's actually, I don't know, it talks a lot about being a woman and like having a child and love and things of that sort, and also being kind of misunderstood, being outcasted. Yeah.
Ooh, I need to read
And that's
it.
her wand right there. But she has she's told that she has like a staff that she uses for her powers too.
Nice. So what genre is this? Fantasy?
Fantasy, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the things that I'm saying is really a part of I think she's part of the Odyssey. She's written in the Odyssey.
Okay.
And so it's not really a spoiler.
No.
But she does turn a woman into what is Scylla into kind of like a multi-headed beast.
Ooh.
In it, and that part is also included in the story.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. This one's awesome.
And I pictured the clothing kind of just flowy.
Yeah.
Gowns.
Makes sense.
That one was really hard to find.
I bet it was.
Clothes.
I was just about to ask. Because I bet there was just a bunch of costumes, like.
Yeah, I didn't want to find cheap looking costumes.
Yeah.
I hope you read it.
I want to read it. Yes, I'm gonna read it. Is it by the same author as Achilles?
Yes.
Okay, my next one is Beth March from Little Women. And if you don't know Little Women,
Yeah.
what are you doing with your life? Little Women, there's 4 sisters, and Beth is the 3rd sister, and she is the shy, quiet one, and I just love her because she's so cute.
Yeah.
And so she likes gardening, so I put some gardening things in there, and flowers. I put an actual garden because she actually has a garden outside of their house, and that's how she likes spending time. I also put some doilies because she's also very much a girl who likes spending time indoors doing, what do you call it? What do they call it? The domestic. There you go.
Domestic, yeah.
Activities, and some cross stitch in there. And then the dress that I found was perfect because she's always like wearing very, very, how do I say it? Non-stylish clothes. It was actually green, and I turned it purple. I'm very proud of that. So I had to mention it.
That actually looks good.
Yeah, I did it on Procreate.
Oh, that's cool.
And I put her dolls.
Yeah, her little dolly.
Yeah, and
I like the sheet music.
Yes, she loves music, and there's a whole thing about her loving music.
Did you what the color purple? Did you pick that one?
So I really couldn't think of a color for her, and this seemed to be like I thought of the color lavender, and it just seemed to go with everything. So then I changed her dress to purple. But I can't remember what the color they chose for her was. Wait, yes, I can. It was purple. In the movie, each of the girls had a color.
Yeah.
Right? And then hers was purple, but what's her name? Amy was blue. Joe was... What was Joe?
I don't remember Joe's.
I don't remember. Oh, and Meg was pink, but I can't remember Joe's. But yes, hers was purple, so I just kind of went off of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So cute. Beth is my favorite, so I love this.
Yes. And I named this aesthetic
Garden Girl.
Because she's a garden girl. And
so
she's so sweet, and I miss her.
Yeah.
I forgot why I put this journal here. I think it's because she holds... I think it's because she's really... She's like, she holds her memories, and I feel like she would have an album of sorts or other, and yeah.
I feel like because when I saw it, to me, it's kind of like her... Okay, so I think that, Joe writes her stories and everything, and I think that Beth is really the one that's the most supportive of her writing.
Yeah.
And I think that Joe could have given her kind of like a story, and she would keep that story.
Agreed.
As her.
Like that. So it's better.
So it's kind of her, like, part of her personality to who she is.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Thank you.
I can't wait for us to post these.
Yes.
If you see them when we post them, give them a like, please.
Or we'll come for you.
It took me a long time.
It really did. I didn't think it would take so long, but it's because it's the part of us that wants everything to be really nice and perfect, and
yeah,
that takes time. Ooh, oh, I know who this is. Ari and Dante.
Yeah, so my last one is Ari and Dante, and I put them both together because not that they're exactly the same, but
hold on. My console just kicked me out of your island, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and open it again.
Okay. Oh.
Hi, Becky.
Okay, we're back, and I'm going...
Once you see Becky, that's when we're back.
Okay. Hi, Becky. And I'm clapping, Okay. Go.
All right. So my last one is Dante and Ari and Dante. Dante and Ari. Why does Ari have to come first? Yeah. So I put them together, and I was saying that they're not necessarily the same, but also kind of...
They come in a package.
Yeah, they come in a package, okay? You can't take them apart.
Oh.
So, yeah, I put the little birdie at the top.
Yeah. I'm crying right now.
Because that's kind of how it all, like, when it all starts, in a way. And I put Ari's red truck. Yeah. And I put some of the clothing. It was really hard because I really don't know what they would dress like.
Yeah.
But I kind of went off on the clothes that are in any like the small pictures that we have of the movie.
Yeah.
And then on the right hand side, I have pictures of them kind of being together when they go out into the desert. There's Dante's sketchbook right there. Th- There is Ari's where he writes.
His journal.
Yeah, his journal. And then those hands right there, it's like when Ari, he gets physical
Yeah.
times. And there's water because they like to swim now that Dante has taught Ari how to swim.
Yeah.
And Dante is the main swimmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I put a quote, swimming and you, Ari, those are the things I love the most.
Rick, I love this.
Yeah, there's the shoes because Dante doesn't like shoes.
Yeah. This is my favorite one.
It has El Paso.
Yeah.
There's legs right there in the car.
Yeah.
If you can see him.
Where?
Right next in the bottom of the shoes, you can see a little doggy.
Oh my god, Dad!
But yeah, so and it has poet because Dante is the poet and Ari is the philosopher.
And I love
their names
that.
are perfect for
Perfect.
what they are.
Yeah. And spoiler. Damn it! Should I even mention it?
Yeah, just mention
Should I
it.
mention it? Well, the new brother's name is Sophocles. And it's
Yes,
just like,
Sophocles.
oh my god, kill me. I'm so dead.
Yeah. So
I
that's.
love them.
Me too.
This is perfect.
I had a lot of
Captured
fun
it. Yes.
with this one, and there's a lot of mood boards out there for them. So I tried to choose ones that people weren't picking, but of course it was hard not to.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is good.
Oh yeah, and it's called cartographer
Cartographer
because they're the cartographers. They're mapping out their own world.
yes. And everybody has their own world, and you gotta give away passports to your own country so that people will get to know
Let people in.
Yeah. Oh, it's the most beautiful thing ever. I don't know if I felt about a book this way. I don't know. Maybe I have, but it's my present right now. So
Yeah. Because we're currently reading the second one right now.
yes. And if you're not convinced by our emotional,
I couldn't even get through this last one. I was like,
yeah. Okay. Now I have to stop the tears. And my next one is Blue Sergeant. And this one I called it Patchwork Mystic. Because
oh, I love that.
yay! Because she's very eccentric, and I imagine her to be in to have things like this bag that's a patchwork, and I imagine her, getting things from the thrift store, putting things together in a patchwork manner.
Yeah. I
so
think she does have a dress that's like that, right? Where it's described as being so kind of put together,
yes, in a patchworky way.
Patchwork,
yeah. She has a lot of interesting wardrobe choices. And then I didn't know who to. Well, anyways, I was looking for a girl with really short hair, and I find her. She looks a bit like too much of a model, but the hair did it.
Yeah.
And I love this coat too. So I felt like, she gives off Blue Sergeant.
Yeah.
And then this necklace, I feel it would be something she would wear.
Yes.
The shoes, I feel like it's something that she would put together as well. And all of her clips, because when she puts up her hair, it's so short that she has to put a ton of clips in her hair. So
yes. She very much like a witchy kind of
witchy vibes. Even though she doesn't have any supernatural powers like her her mom and the people in her house have.
Yeah.
She still gives off very witchy, because she's surrounded by that,
Yeah.
and that's what she dresses like and stuff. And the book is very witchy and mystical as well.
I picture at least like kind of in a teen, like a witch, but in a teen way. You know?
Yes. Yes. And also, so if you don't know who Blue Sergeant is, she's from the Raven Cycle series, and she's just at first she's kind of like a minor character, but then she kind of becomes one of the boys, so a friend with the main group of boys, the Raven Boys, and they become her boys. Oh, so cute. But yeah, she's super cool, and she's super, how would I describe her? I feel like she really knows between right and wrong to her. And she really cares about her friends.
She's supportive.
Right? Yeah. And yeah, I love her. Yeah.
I love this one. Obviously the hair really gives it away.
Yeah. Yes. And that's it.
I like I did want to say that I like the dress on the left-hand side.
I want this dress. I showed this mood board to my sister, and she loved the dress. And we just want this dress.
Especially with those boots.
With the boots! I hate seeing things that I can't have.
I know. But yeah, I guess that was it.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do 5, but
yeah,
I just couldn't get through.
It's very time consuming.
It's very time consuming, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I felt like when I was going through things, it wasn't good enough. Like, I found maybe a shirt, but was it good enough? No. So I kept on going through another one. Yeah. Or I found, a picture of a pool. Was it good enough? No. I needed one that was very much like the book, Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of them out there. So next time that I see them, I know how
much work
goes into them. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So I have a question.
Sure. Yeah.
What characters would you do next if we were to do this next?
Oh, yeah. I think the person that I didn't decide not to do, who was it? I'm not sure.
Do you have any others in mind?
It's hard because I don't want, even with Cersei, I felt like I didn't want to do it because, like, you don't know yet.
I see.
Yeah. Because I did want to do Darlington from Ninth House.
But I don't know that person.
But I don't know. You don't know that person. Or at least, do somebody from Ninth House, but you don't know that person.
Well, what about, and I just thought of this. What about someone, or were you going to do someone from The Secret History? Or not?
I think the reason why I didn't want to do The Secret History is because it's just I feel like a lot of people have done that.
Yeah, and it's basically just Dark
Academia. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I didn't know who else to do.
Well, I definitely wanted to do Olivia from Gallant, but I didn't get to it, and I also hadn't finished the book yet. But Olivia isn't who, like, okay, you think about Gallant, and it's all this, like, dark, moody kind of thing, but she, throughout the whole book, and I realized this, she does not dress moody or anything like that. She dresses in her mom's super vibrant clothes, which totally
like it would throw off people, right?
Yeah, it would highly contrast the atmosphere and the story. I guess the point of her character is that she can give life to dead things on the other side. So maybe that was like a way of showing that she has life in her compared to everyone else in this mansion who's kind of already accepted their fate.
Yeah, like bringing
die there. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I don't know how I would do her, because her atmosphere is dark, but what she wears is super bright. It's very weird.
Yeah, that would be kind of difficult to do.
Yeah. A challenge nonetheless.
Yeah.
Fun
Yeah,
challenge.
see, I mean, I could probably do more. I would like to do more.
Yes.
But I would just have to think about who
Very
do
well.
I really want to do?
Yeah, so maybe next year we'll do more after we've read more characters.
Yeah, and I did want to do. Remember, I had said that I had wanted to do our own kind of.
Oh yes, yes.
I think that would be fun.
Yes. Although you know what sucks about that is that I have more of a what I wish I was instead of what I am.
Same. Well, same
Right?
here. I
Okay.
mean,
So I guess it would be
I
more
can-
of a we could do it not as what we are, but what we kind of aspire to.
yeah, I think that works because obviously, a lot of the times I'm wearing jeans.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I wish that I'd be wearing friggin' dresses all the time.
All
Yes.
the time. Yes. Yes.
But yeah, I think we can do it again. It would
Yes.
be fun. Maybe even like movie characters instead of
Oh
just
yes.
books.
You're right. Yeah, we can totally. I wasn't even thinking about movie characters, but yes. Well, the fun about doing book characters when they haven't been adapted is that we can kind of have more fun and really give our what we see.
Yeah,
And when you do a movie character, the choices have already kind of been made for you, but it's still fun.
I think it'd still probably be a little bit easier, but
Yeah.
yeah, I encourage you to create mood boards and
Yes.
come up with weird aesthetic names for
Yes.
your favorite book characters.
Yes, it's totally fun. And if you haven't read some of these books, we highly recommend most of these books, especially Ari and Dante, because everyone needs to read that book. And we're not ones to gatekeep, although I want to gatekeep it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that movie needs to come out already. What the
Oh,
heck?
I know. If you don't know about Ari and Dante, the movie, it's already made. It's already, it's already premiered in a film festival.
Hmm.
But when are we going to get it? Who knows?
Who knows? I voted for it, even though I didn't attend that Toronto Film Festival thing.
Oh my god, I didn't vote for it.
And I haven't even seen it, so who knows if it's good or not. But I'm gonna say it is.
Let's say it is. Let's hope it is.
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
about it. I
That's
think
it.
our next one, it's gonna be maybe
Spooky
something
one?
scary.
Yes. Is it scary?
Ah, move. Yeah, for October, 'cause it's Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Alrighty.
Halloween.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Let me
Wait, what
say-
were you supposed to be?
Really nothing. It's just mystical.
Oh. I see. Alrighty.
Mystical.
See ya.
See ya. Bye. Okay.